Tell me when you're recording, because I need to clean my nose.
Because you
Glad you didn't catch that.
I need to clean my nose just in case I need to clean my nose.
Okay. As far as you know, we're not recording.
So when do you know you are recording?
Oh, I'm connected to you.
When do I
when
know?
When the blue light on your microphone is on and the red light on the camera is flashing.
We're recording, dude. Cabrón. Okay, I need to know. We're doing this right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're filming, man. In the fall of 2021, David Mills and I created a podcast named Male Encounters of the Life Kind. Two guys hanging out talking about what guys talk about, and somebody was listening. Julie Blair and Felicia Flores decided they needed a platform to dispute some of the male nonsense we provide in bucket loads on our show. So they created their own podcast, Female Encounters of the Life Kind. I wonder how they got that name. During their day job, these two ladies are two very professional and highly skilled realtors. Then they sit in front of a microphone, and the rules get burned and buried. Every time I hang out with these two, I laugh way too much. They're a complete riot, and it flows through to their show. They got started in the spring of 2022, and they're bringing their A game with a resident mixologist and resident comedian. All women, of course. All their shows, along with the Male Encounters of Life Kind shows, are available on the Interwest Concepts website at interwestconcepts.com. Just tap the Female Encounters button. I'm going to put them in the truck and see if I can handle these two without David's help. It's going to be a hoot. Want to see how it goes?
Come along for the ride in Ken's Think Tank. Ken's Think Tank is made possible by the following sponsors.
Do you need HVAC services or a tankless water heater? Four States Equipment. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four States Equipment has it all. Parts and equipment, sales and service, from restaurant equipment to heating and air conditioning. Visit fourstatesequipment.com. Ken Collins Marketing. It's simple. We help small business owners get more customers. Show our sponsors some love. If you're watching the video, show us some love by smashing the like button. And remember, the views and opinions expressed on Ken's Think Tank do not necessarily reflect those of our sponsors. Okay, so we have... It's just Julie and Felicia. I'm honestly blanking on you. It's Blair? Is it Blair?
Yeah, that's my
Julie
name.
Blair.
You know, like
and
the chicken exorcist.
Felicia Flores?
Yes.
Flores.
Yeah.
You act like we just met.
Wow. he knew our last name.
Julie and Felicia.
No. He knew our last names. He tried to act like he didn't know who we were. Everybody knows who we are.
I pulled him on out there.
Everybody knows who we are, Julie. He just tried to be cool.
Everybody does know who you are, and you're welcome.
Thank you.
All because of you, right?
No. So I just picked you both up from
From our corner.
from your
Barrett
corner.
and Maine, our corner.
hanging
Actually,
out
that's
on the
my
corner down
corner.
there.
That is my corner. Stay off of it.
But I picked you up from Better Homes and Gardens.
Real Estate Golden Door.
Is it Real Estate Golden Door or Golden
Golden
Door
Door.
Real Estate?
Golden.
Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Golden Door.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go.
You need a sunroof. That's what it is.
That's right.
Maybe a new vehicle with a nice sunroof and new car, like the fresh smell.
I know. Right now it has that great dirt smell.
I don't know. I can't
I picked
smell.
it up from the lake.
Oh, really? Did you have a lake?
Yeah, I go to the Navajo Lake every weekend, so
Every weekend?
every single
I
weekend.
try.
What do? Do you fish?
Well,
or?
I'm an Elks member, and they have the Elks
Oh.
rec area
That's
up there.
right. My
And
husband
so-
is an elk,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
but he hasn't done anything with him in a
What's
long
your
time.
call? Is it like, "Ah!" Is that, you know how the elk goes?
No, I think
Much,
Yeah.
much more high pitched.
You sound like a dinosaur.
Sounds like David Mills laughing.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my goodness.
Hunting story. Actually, I just go scouting. I don't hunt. Oh, slug bug cream.
If you don't
white,
stop
no
that.
slug backs. It's not my fault that you don't get me back.
No, it's not my fault that you're 12 years old.
Thank you for calling me young. I feel so good. Oh my God, Ken, you almost killed us.
That guy was
Jeez.
supposed to
What
be
if that guy had
turning
turned
in
You
there.
told me I can't
Faster.
cuss on here, but you're making it hard.
This is all
Oh,
a
I
test.
puckered up, man.
This
Oh my
has been
gosh.
a test of the Ken Collins driving system.
Exactly.
We must make him nervous. Oh no. Oh, back to my hunting story.
Oh yes.
I was sitting there full camo and I had like this little, it had little fake leaves and stuff. And one of the cow elk walks right up to me and I was hounding and I thought she was going to attack me.
Really?
That's my story.
So Julie, are you from here? Are you from Farmington? Are you from
Pretty much. Well, I was
She's not
born in
from here.
Oklahoma, but my parents moved out here when I was 7 months old, so pretty much
Yeah, you're from
raised
here.
here. and
Oh.
everything, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I was born in San Diego, but I was my first memory was here,
Yeah.
probably a year old. So
Yeah, I grew up here, graduated here, raised my kids here.
cool.
Most of it. We got transferred out for a little while in the 80s, but came back. And
Right on. And
Born and
Felicia?
raised, buddy. I was
Really?
born and raised here.
Born in
I was
Farmington?
conceived here. I was birthed here.
Really?
I grew up here. I conceived and birthed here. My own children. And yeah,
So your roots have roots.
yes,
All right.
yes. I never thought of it that way. But all my life I've been here.
And so you're both in real estate. How long have you been doing real estate?
18 years for me.
About 8 years for me.
Okay.
And she dragged me into real estate actually.
I did.
She plucked me from my mother.
But took her away from her mother.
Oh, she was not happy. That woman
She
was not
wasn't.
happy for a
She
long
wasn't.
time.
I started real estate in August of 04. In 05, spring of 05, they opened the family restaurant,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is just back there.
What is the family restaurant?
Francisca's.
Really?
Francisca.
That's your family?
Yes.
I did not
Didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
always
Oh my
talking
gosh,
about
I
it.
thought you did.
No.
Yes.
They opened the restaurant. I drove by there on my way to the office. I hadn't been doing real estate long, and saw that they had opened up. And so I'm walking in there going, okay, do you have a take-home menu or something like that? And it was her cousin.
Yes.
Her cousin had deer in the headlights look in her face. She
She's
goes,
like,
we
"No,
just opened
we just
yesterday.
opened."
You know, so I said, oh no, it's okay. But we started going there right away, and the food
Yep.
was so freaking good because I love New Mexico, Mexican food.
Right.
And so I got to know Felicia, but she's got such personality and knows so many people, and I just kept bugging her and saying, you need to
gotta
do real estate. You got to do real estate. I'll help you out.
She
You
did
gotta
that
do
for,
real estate.
I don't know, maybe
2 years.
2 years. And you had just opened your own office.
Yeah, when I opened my own office, I thought, okay, girl, it's time to do it. And finally, luckily for me, she and her mother got in a fight at the restaurant, and Felicia just said,
Oh,
I
you know
quit.
what's so
I quit.
sad?
And she called me, and she was crying, and she said, do you still think I could be a realtor? And I said, get your butt over here now.
Oh, and you know what I did before I left because I was so angry? I grabbed every chair. I didn't even slam them down. I just put them down gently so they'd have to pick them up. And I was like, there, that's what you get. I'm not coming back. I felt
Vicious,
so bad.
huh?
The quiet storm
I know.
out. I'm going to rearrange the pens on your desk. It'll be chaos.
See, she's always moving furniture like we were talking about.
I know, right? So then that's when I went and got my license and started real estate. And I started out very strong.
Yep.
Very strong.
Very
And
cool.
it's-
She worked as my admin while she was getting her
Yes.
license, taking her classes and stuff.
I found a new love and I conquered it, and there you go. Julie's been married 104 years this year, right?
Roughly, somewhere in there.
44.
44 years.
Yeah.
And I'm 20 years this year.
20 years. Nice.
Yes.
Kids?
Yes. We've got a couple of,
I have 2.
You have 2?
Well, yeah.
And you have,
Yeah,
a
same.
couple? Same? 2?
and then both of my last one just graduated. They're both out of high school.
Mine are both in their 40s. So, you know.
Her daughter's my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what people think is so weird because we get along so well.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she's my kid's age. You wouldn't believe it by talking to her, but she's a lot more mature for her age.
I really am.
And I'm very
just like to
immature
have-
for my age, so we kind of
Yeah.
like meet in the middle
Yeah,
there.
I have to like tone her down a bit all the time. I'm like, Julie, you're embarrassing me.
God.
Like, dang
Yeah, like
it.
that ever happens. I have a son and a daughter, and they're both in Phoenix.
Slug bug black,
Would you
no
please
slug backs, and it
stop
has
it?
like a rag top on
Oh
it.
my God.
Sorry.
Judy goes home every evening all
All
bruised
bruised.
up.
All bruised.
What happened? You get in a
My
fight?
poor dove is going to have bruises on it.
I'm giving it some color.
Oh, really? Oh.
Oh, no. Sorry. Ken, I don't know what you were thinking by bringing us, honestly.
I don't either.
You must be a brave soul.
So some of my viewers may know that I've been on your podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's why, because you guys are both a hoot.
Yes.
So we've had you on Male Encounters of the Life Kind a few times.
I'm so
and I've only been on yours, the spin-off
Yeah, the one time.
called Female Encounters of the Life Kind.
Well, we have to go help you guys so that your ratings will go up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the main reason I go on Male Encounters is to help with the sound engineering, you know, if I need
Yeah.
to help. But it sure is fun. I enjoy the heck out of it. And we would really like to have you on ours more often.
You do it well. You
Because
bring a
David's
level
on
of-
ours, you know.
Yeah, you bring a level of professionalism. We're drastically lacking. I mean,
That's how I feel about our
We've never been
podcast.
told that before.
two guys, you know, in a bar, just
Drinking.
things don't ever go as planned.
What could go wrong?
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
In
never
fact,
have.
there is no plan.
Yeah, you guys
That's
never
it.
have.
So,
See, you guys are good at that because when we
Slug
don't
bug
have
yellow. No slug bugs.
when we don't have a topic, you know, we kind of flounder sometimes.
that's
and
loud.
we get
Yeah.
quiet moments or something.
Right.
And you guys are great. You guys just keep talking, and we just sometimes we just have empty air because what are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing? That's why we bring in our mixologist.
right.
Great, Dr.
We have
Dre.
a resident.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
It's the da-da-da-da-da.
She's our resident mixologist, so that kind of fills it up sometimes.
Right. So explain the thought process behind this. I mean, a little bit, you know,
Oh, how we started?
David Mills started doing his podcasts at your location.
Yes.
So started doing podcasting there.
Yeah, Wake Up Call,
And
yeah.
he and I created Male Encounters of the Life Kind. That show got started, and then you guys got the idea to do the same thing, but the female version.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Actually, it
what
was
the-
Julie's idea.
What was the thought process behind coming to that decision?
Well, I was mostly listening to you guys and thinking, can I say?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Well, thinking bullshit when you say some things, you know. Excuse me. And so I thought, you know, I need to say something or whatever. And then I thought, wait a minute. And so I got the idea to do a female version of
Okay.
it. And Felicia was just like the first and only thought of who to be on there
Right.
with me because, and I pitched it to David and he said, sounds great, you know, I'll have to talk to Ken. I said, I don't care what Ken says. Let's just do it, you know. But he asked you anyway, but no,
And
you were
said
very cool
You
about it.
gave us your
were nice.
permission and blessing.
Because we did
Thank
ask you on your show.
Yes.
The thing
know.
is you don't need my permission.
Well, he did. He said, I gotta ask Ken.
At least he
So-
respects you. We
Yeah,
didn't.
exactly. We didn't
Oh, just
respect you, but, you know. We've grown to
know,
respect you, though.
right. Yeah, she came
You've
to
grown
me.
on us.
I get under your skin.
Julie came to me. She's like, "You want to do this?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah, she had
You're
no
gonna ask me
hesitation.
twice.
I got her into it. Like I
You
got
just
her into
ran a
real
red light,
estate.
dude.
It was yellow.
It was it was red when we went through.
God.
That's how it started, but how do you guys think about the show now?
I think that it's more than what we expected, honestly.
Well, it's a little difficult to come up with topics, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you?
It is, but we don't have a problem. We just start talking. It's like normal life in the office.
We try not to talk about anything ahead of time
Yes.
because we want it to be fresh. So, and that's more difficult for us because you guys, you don't see each other in between,
Right.
Right.
Yeah, so we see each other every
and we
single
see
day.
each other all the time.
So we just walk
yeah.
around the office just going like this.
Well, we just
looking at each other like,
we just talk business and all of that.
Yeah.
And she'll start talking, and I'm like, no, save it for the podcast, you know. But because we won't have anything to talk about.
I'm all, oh man.
But it's fun.
And then I'll forget by the time the podcast comes on.
We are going to have one pretty soon. We're going to be at Francisca's.
Yep.
We're going to do it from the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
And try to harass her brother. And hey, that's
Watch us.
wait, we should have the next crossover episode with Ken and David.
That's a great
At the
idea.
restaurant. Yeah.
But they have to dress like Mexicans.
How do you dress like a Mexican?
Like a sombrero. Or, you know, like a cowboy Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Actually, they're new Mexican.
With the pointy toe boots?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it curls up?
Yep.
Does that little...
Oh, the curl at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the belt buckles,
Snakeskin.
and then the button-up shirts, and the sombreros, or the hat, their cowboy hats.
They're
Right.
going to look hot if they dress like that.
And
Wait,
it
what
has
is that
to, your
word?
pants
You're-
have to be tight on the buttocks area, or you're not gonna have it. I mean,
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how that works.
Should I tell him what I did before I did real estate?
do it.
What did you do?
I was an archaeologist.
Where you're? I can
Yeah.
see you as an archaeologist. That's
Especially with
weird.
her haircut, huh?
That's so weird. Like as soon as you said it, I'm like, that makes total sense.
I knew she looked like a lesbian.
Who gets that?
I'm just kidding. No, a lot of people
You know what?
think that way. They think-
Every female archaeologist I've ever seen in movies and stuff, they're hot.
No, I used to get that, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I had one person that said, "So what? You shave your legs?" I didn't think women archaeologists. It's like, what kind of comment is
You're all,
that?
I shave my armpits too.
What? Seriously, it was something.
My son lives in Durango, and it just freaks him out on the amount of women that do not shave under their armpits. And he's lived there for years, but he's still surprised.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to know. I want to let you know that I just seen a slug bug, but I'm not gonna do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's not do that just for the length of
But
this
I want to
interview,
tell you
okay?
it was gray. Okay.
Oh God! But see, I have no chance because I can't slug you. So it's an
You
uneven
could
playing
reach back
field.
and just
Yeah.
sock
It's
me.
an uneven playing field here, so
It
we need to
is.
just kind of put a pause on it.
There's no rules. That's not in the rule book.
There's no rules in 12-year-old slug bug.
You have to play. I mean, there's no age limit.
I
You
like
could
playing,
get Ken.
Right?
but I'm not going to hit
He's
Ken.
open.
I'm not going to hit Ken.
I'm a
She's all
nice guy.
sucking you.
Felicia.
You kind of are a nice guy. I don't know.
Can hit me.
I want to joke around with you, and you know, I
You want to? You never have?
I want to joke around and just be crazy, but I don't because I'm like, this is a nice guy. I can't be rude.
Well, like we said,
Like roasting. I like to roast.
when we did male encounters, and he said if he hung out with you, you'd probably end up in jail.
Yeah.
That's true. I
Yeah,
think that's
This
true.
is true.
So talk about your most fun episode. What?
There's
what
a
was your
but.
most fun?
I don't say like a whole episode. I say there's moments
There's
in
moments,
each
yeah.
episode
Sure.
Yeah.
that really crack us up.
I liked when you guys were there, and she talked about
This was her favorite. Okay.
when you said something about, well, it's like screwing a corpse, and you almost fell out of your chair.
So Dave was talking about his friend. His friend was having an intimate moment with his wife, and
That's
while they
right.
were
And she fell
doing
asleep,
some
yeah.
stuff, she fell asleep and started snoring.
Right.
And then I made the comment, "Geez, it's like screwing a corpse." And then you're like, "Ah!" And that cracked Julie up because you're all, "That cracked me
I
up."
was just laughing.
You
like,
were
oh.
literally grabbing your tummy and like jumping
My
and like
side
laughing.
hurt. I was just, oh my gosh. But
When people say things like that, I have to play out several visual scenarios in my head.
me too.
And it was
I
just
do that.
killing me. It was just cracking me up.
Oh my gosh.
So that was one of her favorite moments.
I enjoyed bouncing off of her and her bouncing off the walls and talking about, and we talk about, downtown Farmington a lot, about the renovation. We've
Right.
been talking about that, or how we walk to whatever restaurant, everything. It just kind of gives it a small town feel. Gosh, has it been
So,
that long already?
Where do you think the show's going?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know, because we've been talking about it, and we thought, okay, we need to have some more guests.
Yes, we joke around and we're crazy, but we
Of
love
course.
our jobs. Like we
Yeah.
are really
we are
into
serious
it.
about real estate.
And when it comes
Right.
to real estate, we're very professional.
Right.
Believe it or not, she's
believe it?
very professional.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Johnny. I feel very special.
So tell people how to find your show.
Our show is Female Encounters of the Life Kind.
Yeah.
And then the email. I'm gonna try it. Should I try it?
She always messes up
I
the
always
email
mess it
address.
up.
Let's see if you can do it.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
She can never do
I
that.
cannot do it. Femaleencounters.lifekind@gmail.com.
Yes!
Boom.
Ah, you did it! You did it!
Hallelujah.
I wanted to reach for the soundboard and
Ken
hit the applause.
Collins Marketing.com.
I love it. That was the entire reason behind creating that commercial.
It's
There you
catchy,
go.
but it is
It is.
catchy, you know?
Yeah.
It's loud. You
It's
have to
really
turn it
loud.
down.
I do have to admit, when
But
I'm listening, when it gets to the commercials, I do
Yeah.
the 30-second fast forward on there, so I don't have to,
She's so rude. At least I let it play and I turn it down.
you know. I just think, no. When I'm on the treadmill, if I'm listening to it, it's like, no.
She even stops the treadmill.
Oh my gosh. I'm horrible.
At least, and you get people talking about it.
Yeah.
Either if
Yeah.
it's negative or
I know.
positive, it makes
Still
you
works.
relevant.
Did Dave tell you that we recorded our own version of your song?
No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
He
it's
does
horrible.
have it.
Because I got the giggles in the middle. It was
He
so
has
crazy.
it. He records a lot of us, our little snips here and
so
there, but he
crazy.
never uses them.
Well, there was one when we had you over to do the one at the office, and we were doing the mic check, and
Yeah.
I started going chick, 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 chick. And you put that in there. I couldn't believe it.
She sounds like a chicken. I can snap you like a chicken.
A great chicken imitation. She loves my chicken imitation.
Yeah. Oh, I love her old lady imitation.
And then she does Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
So we get that.
It
It's crazy. I think that's my favorite part is just cutting up and being silly.
Yeah, we do.
In there because
Yeah.
it's just it's a break from.
Can you
the
please do the
usual
old
stuff
lady?
and-
Can you please do
No,
the,
I'm not going to
please?
do the old lady.
Please do the old lady just for Ken. Do it for Ken. Please.
I can't when I'm
Please
laughing.
do the old lady.
Do it. Come on, do it.
I can't.
You can do it. Do it.
I'll do. Get to the chopper now.
Oh God, I still have my seatbelt on and we've been stopped for half an hour. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you guys
Oh, thank
for
you,
coming on the
Ken.
show.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you guys created that. It makes for like this really cool environment because
Yes.
it's this brother and sister show,
Yeah.
and so we can have
karate chop each
rivalries,
other.
Oh, yeah.
and we can
Pull each
show
other's
up on
hair.
others.
Because we bring you up more than you think we do. We'll say something. We'll make some smart.
Oh yeah, you should listen to our podcast because you're on there a lot. Honestly. Your name gets put out there a lot, and we can tell you don't listen to it because you haven't said anything about it. Thanks,
Well, anyway,
Ken.
thank you
Thanks
guys
for
so
inviting
much.
us. Oh
This
my
is fun.
gosh.
Thanks, homie. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, but I did it.
Well, Okies do that. But,
This is
you
a
know.
fake gang sign.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
This is downward horns. You know.
Oh,
Boo, Texas Longhorns.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
what we do. Yeah.
You can just say that you had a hand cramp.
Oh my gosh. And thank you for the smoothie.
Ken's Think Tank is made possible with help from these fine sponsors: Basin Home Health and Hospice,